This will be a review of a medical theory. A theory, I think, that is a complete failure to represent any aspect of the behavior of all normal eyes. Previously, reviews have shown that the eye follows the accommodation system always. This means calling positive or negative refractive states of the normal eye some sort of medical defect leads to impossible discussions. But let me describe medical theory as simplified as possible. What they did, this is about 100 years ago, is just assume that you could call every refractive state of every eye a defect, a medical defect. Thus, they call every refractive state an error, a medical error. The reality is that green, when the refractive state is positive, the individual usually has 20/20 vision. In fact, we're born with positive refractive states, and our eyes and ourselves are completely normal. Yet they call all the positive refractive states medical defects. They call it hyperopia, when it is never a defect of the eye. They just want to think it that way. Negative refractive red. At one diopter, it's still a negative state of the normal eye. But it's arguable. I don't consider it a failure, just the result of a long-term near environment we've been living in. So what is their language? Okay, the two words are myopia and hyperopia. If the eye has a positive state, well, it's defective because it has hyperopia. If the eye has a negative state, well, it's defective because it has myopia. What happens to normal? Where is normal here? How did they define it? Normal, that's exactly zero. In other words, you must have a refractive state exactly 0.00 to have normal eyes that are called normal. Every other refractive state proves your eyes are defective and need treatment. That is medical theory. Now, when you get into an argument with anybody medical, you must understand this is what they've been taught. This is what they totally believe. And when they say refractive error, they're talking about every refractive state of the normal eye. It's virtually impossible to have an intelligent conversation with a person who's made this sweeping assumption about all normal eyes. It really is not possible. One previous post concerned the completely normal eye at birth and putting a plus lens and minus lens on this normal eye. What happened? The eye follows the accommodation system in both directions, plus and minus. That is not hyperopia. I strongly object to calling eyes that are totally normal hyperopia. But the term comes from this assumption, and the assumption is not good. I hope you understand this issue, but please don't get into arguments with medical people about myopia and hyperopia. This is their theory, and they're going to stick with it. Hope you enjoy this.